and well, sorry, it's consolation. Well, not even consolation finals. The winner will go into the grand finals. Stermy off the spawn does get the mega shotgun, moving into the center. He's got to worry about. Oh wow, he's found Cooler in. I was going to say maybe a tricky situation. So funny that Cooler's probably the only player that would ever make time to pick up a grenade launcher
at the start.
At the start of the game. I mean, so. You know, absolutely. We'll have to see how he works that one into the game.
Trains too much with Jibo.
It is true, maybe.
Well, here we go. Big first fight here on dm13, and we can see that Stermy backing out of range, going for it with the machine gun. And we're going to have that red armor and the mega spawning pretty much on the same time there, and obviously the split between the two players. So Stermy got the health. Cooler got the armor. Oh,
that could have been dangerous for Stermy. He just came up the jump pad as Cooler left the plasma gun room, which has the jump pad in. So very lucky for Stermy, he didn't come up a little bit earlier. And I have to say that actually the first big fight was the LG fight. Stermy got out-aimed in that one by about 5%. So Cooler has, put Stermy somewhat on the back foot, but he doesn't have enough armor, Stermy, to do anything really. And he's even used some of that armor to rocket jump up, get position, did no damage whatsoever to Cooler. And that's so dangerous here for Stermy because he needs the mega. He does get the mega. Is he going to get away? He hits 2 free rockets with 10 health remaining. And Cooler is going to be raging at that. I mean, if I was Stermy, I'd just probably type GG right there. You know what I mean? Because it's over. We'll see. Great play.
Stermy's still not healthy here, and maybe we'll see an aggressive Cooler trying to push, and we will actually have Cooler down by that red armor, and he brings it back. And it's now 1-1, but again, Cooler not really healthy after that little exchange. Mega health will be up in 4 seconds.
Yeah. I don't think Stermy could have got enough weapons to attack Mega, and he only really got the plasma gun. Not a great weapon to push in, especially in corridors where you're going to eat a lot of rockets. So, unfortunately, off that kill, being badly timed to the Mega, Cooler's going to take absolutely everything on the map. And there you go.
Cooler.
Hey, he's Cooler, who needs health and armor.
7 minutes 50 to go. Still all tied up. 120 for Cooler. Stermy is 170 armor. Here comes a rocket from Cooler.
It was a good rocket as well. He lost a decent amount of armor there, Stermy. But what can be good for Stermy is RA and Mega same time. But I just think that Stermy in this situation, you can't really go out and oh wow, Cooler just ate so much plasma gun, and there is health available. And now Stermy has position on Cooler, so he can even land some more damage. And that top yellow will probably be available for Stermy soon. He's going to look to catch Cooler coming up the jump pad, and he's done really nicely, Stermy here. He was very lucky, I would say, that he had plasma gun out when a Cooler rocket jumped up, because it made it quite easy to hit those shots. But he's definitely back in the game. But if we switch around to Cooler, you will see that he should be a little bit healthier after the pickup of the next item, which will be a Mega. And if he gets the red, he's 200. But we know that Stermy will be at 200 armor soon. So next frag. That's going to be so important, and such a low-scoring game after 3 minutes. Next frag's going to be massive. That's too much damage for Stermy. He has to back away for a good 30 seconds to a minute now to restack, and Cooler won't let him restack. He's going to try and extend himself, and here we go. There's a rocket jump up, taking away one of the yellows. Stermy will have to back away from here as well. Real troublesome times for Stermy now. You can't really play this map with just 100 armor versus somebody that has 200.
Well, he's managed to chip away what was a very little amount of armor in the end, and Stermy's going to be caught out. Cooler was like, what's he doing? Is it a trick? He's just like kind of stood there, and he put out the damage. Stermy, to be fair to him, he survived with quite a lot of health and armor for that one.
But he's waiting around for what Mega. Happened. I think Stermy's lost timing on Mega because he's been here for like 7-8 seconds now, like when Mega had 15 seconds to spawn, trying to figure out if Mega was going to be, and he doesn't know. He didn't see it, and he still doesn't see it. So it's really bad for Stermy not to have a time on that Mega, but this is great for Stermy. Oh, good move with the aggressive rocket after the LG, and he's put himself back. He might even be able to take center map, and he's just got to cut Cooler from getting in. He's going to stand on that red armor platform. If he picks up the red armor, he knows he's got way more armor than his opponent. But what he doesn't know still is the Mega timing. He's going to rocket jump away. He's got no rockets to his name, Stermy, and that's not great for him because he's going to have to get center map, and he gave up some of his armor. This is going to be a tricky situation, but lucky for him, I think, Cooler was down on the Mega area, so hopefully he can get rockets for his sake.
Well, I think he's feeling safer at taking the small pack here by that yellow armor rather than going out into middle.
5-minute warning.
He is 100, 200. Cooler, almost 200, 200. And Cooler's going to take center map now. Good first rocket from Stermy. It's going to be a big LG fight. Stermy actually backing away. Cooler trying to catch up with him. And Cooler certainly the victor of that fight. But look at that for a rocket from Stermy.
That changed everything.
They're almost even now.
Yeah, and if Stermy gets position, if Stermy got position on the map, he would have been able to cut Cooler off. But instead, it's going to be a mega fight, and Stermy lands one, and then puts it to the face of Cooler, picks up the kill. There's no health on the map now, apart from that 50 in the center and maybe a 25 in the LG area, because he took the 50 previously. That will be spawning in about 5 seconds. So he needs to take the yellow, probably go back round to the 50 again, and it will be up now, I hope. Yeah, and there it is. He sees it and knows he's got that frag, and that's a frag to keep. He's not going to give away in the next frag. So we are going to be looking at that, you know, kind of stalemate game in terms of people trying to make a kill happen. Stermy does have a time on the Mega, but so does Cooler, and Stermy is a lot weaker to attack this Mega. So it's almost risky if he goes, but perfect timing. Great play from Stermy. Gets it, gets away, and takes no damage. So he's got to be happy with that situation now. And the next fight, once again, is absolutely huge.
And those shards, something that Stermy's going to want to take here, where things are so close in terms of those health and armors. Red armor next in play. Cooler keeping very quiet. They've got no idea, I think, where each other are. As Cooler will get in and get out very quickly. And then we are going to see a little bit of pressure there from Stermy. Not too much. Doesn't want to hang around too long. Here he comes for that mega health. Stermy bounced around. The rocket good there, but Cooler has got himself in the better position. And Stermy's rocket jumped away from that fight. Best decision he could have made in that situation. He was never going to win it.
They are roughly at even armor now, but when Cooler gets this red, he has got 100 advantage. So he's also got, you know, all the weapons he needs. He's a little bit low on rocket launcher ammo, but he's most likely going to move into the center of the map, replenish that, and he knows he can bully Stermy away with the LG. So, you know, very freely we'll just kind of run in and go, yeah, this is my map right now to control. Stermy, on the other hand, got to play a little bit defensive. He's not got really, you know, much armor at all, you know, considering like Cooler's literally taken red, mega, and yellow by the time Stermy's just taken some shards. So this is so bad for Stermy. Good rocket from Stermy, though. That really disrupted the attack from Cooler, and he will get away and, you know, to fight another day. But he's so weak right now, Stermy. He's got to be so careful, and Cooler will move in for a kill.
Oh, and he's actually above Cooler there, flung above his head. Cooler going to follow in. LG will bring us back to a tied game with 2 minutes 15 on the clock. And this red armor, not for 10 seconds here for Cooler. Yeah, it's actually Mega first. He's in the wrong position, and Stermy's in the perfect position for this Mega, and he has got that away. And again, Cooler. Rocket jumps out too early. That's the second time we've seen it here on dm13 from Cooler.
It's not, Cooler's not wrong, it's the timing of the items are wrong, by the way. He knows when their men are spawn.
This yellow armor available. I'm guessing that Stermy's not going to try to get in, or maybe he is. He's actually real close. Look at the rockets. When Cooler will just get out of there.
If he had an LG, if he had an LG, Stermy, I mean, that rocket is superb. If he had an LG, he can chase. He's only got one rocket here, Stermy. He knows the Mega's up, and look at this. I mean, Stermy, you know, even though we got a 2-2 game, Stermy's pretty much won the map back in terms of health and armor. Here comes a really important fight. Stermy needs a bad rocket and a second, and now he's on the defense, and Cooler knows it. He's going to come in. This is a kill. And there we go. Cooler puts us in the lead, 3-2. And Stermy was like, oh, he must have been devastated at the rockets that he ate in the 50 health corridor. But he's still got a chance. 1 minute remaining. Mega to Cooler. Stermy only really has yellows to work with. He does have rockets, though. He does have LG. He has to get one yellow, and Cooler's not even going to let him stack up. And that's going to probably be it. Yes. He can move in for a kill here.
So hurt now, is Stermy, and he's really not in a position to do anything, and he's being caught out there at the 50. That's 4-2 to Cooler here on the third and final map, and that's a lot of damage put out as well. And actually, Cooler heard that, and he's going to stay around that area looking for another frag here. Good rocket from Stermy. What, 20 seconds ago, Stermy will actually drop down. This time, Cooler gets the red before rocket jumps out, but look at that for a rocket from Stermy. That could have maybe
Stermy's chasing on 6 health with a gauntlet.
Here we go.
Right now.
Well, he doesn't really have much of a choice. There is Cooler down below him. Cooler will get away. Stermy touches the lava for a split second, and it's good games, 4-2, and Cooler will move through into the grand final here.